All right, cool. So a bit of a treat today. We did the pre-release box. Now we're gonna do the actual box itself of the Final Fantasy Hidden Hope. The set itself, again, I showed you. I don't think I got a full art in the pre-release actually, but I did show you that there was the Final Fantasy 8 full art cards in there. So there was a Squall, there's a Renoa, those I already have. I know there is a full art Sephiroth in here, as well as more full arts from Final Fantasy 8, like the Selfie and the Quistis. But yeah, I think there's two full art Sephiroths in here, and then so we're mainly looking for the legend cards. I don't know what premium is, but we're definitely looking for the legend cards. And then outside the legend cards, we would also be looking for, I don't know, like full arts that don't suck. Like in general, like you do mainly just want the full arts of the characters that obviously the ones that everyone knows. There are certain full arts that are a little bit more valuable, but that's more for playability wise. Again, I think I said in the previous video, there's literally nobody that plays this near me. It was nice when Opus 11 came out. Those had some really nice cards. But yeah, you get 36 packs in a box, and again, I think I said in the previous video, like the card quality, the card stock in this is so high that I wish more games would adopt it. Pokemon, like, their card stock is like awful. So it does come from a box topper. This one from it says actually every set shows you like where they are from. So this one says it's from Final Fantasy Type Zero side story. Obviously, I've never played Type Zero before. But yeah. Sometimes you got like really cool box toppers like the cloud one from the pre-release set that I showed you. Sometimes, yeah, like if you're looking for like cool promos, they're not too expensive. Most of the time, they're like, I don't know, like $2-3 on release most of the time. Final Fantasy isn't really like a card game that a lot of people collect, so they're not like super overpriced. I totally failed with the pull tab on this, but yeah, they're not like super overpriced because there's just not a lot of people collecting this at all. One thing I would probably recommend is like, oh, there's certain things like the sign cards. They're not really like signed by like voice actors. I think it's like signed by like the artist. That or is by Tetsuya Nomura. I wouldn't really like chase those cards. Like people, I think like it's like listed for like thousands, or like at least like $1,000. I wouldn't buy. So we're looking for like the legend cards. So, Clavat, another Clavat. This is I think maybe Crystal Chronicles. This is Final Fantasy 11, Outlander. Oh, already see a Zack. Game Boy Advance Final Fantasy 5. This is the 12. Ooh, we have a foil version of Zack. Jack Mott Rajin. That's actually a really nice foil. This is the first one we pulled. Let's just take a look. The foil of Zack and Earth. And again, if you look at the bottom, it shows you the rarity. This is just like a regular rare. Set that to the side. Hopefully, the pull tab on this one will go a little bit better. But again, like there's 36 packs per box, which is pretty nice. All right, I don't think the pull tab thing is really working for me. I think I'm just gonna have to like, which is really weird because like the pre-release ones actually went really smoothly. If you watch that, I was able to just kind of like yank it open. This one that's kind of failing on me. And when you fail pull tabs, it kind of tugs on the cards, which will kind of fuck it up. So I don't really want to do that. But I feel like I've seen like 3 of these. Machina. This is one of the full arts, I think. I have no idea who he is. Type Zero. I never played it. Seymour. It's from Final Fantasy X. I think that art style again is like from the rhythm games. Halo. Piranha. G Assassin. What a gangster. Time Mage from the GBA games. Burgess. Another foil. Arts. Big Hard. Polka. Ayame. I'm like watching it over my cat He's just like chilling now. I'm making sure like he doesn't jump on the table, which is my main concern actually. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with these pull tabs today. I think it's just not happening. All right, yeah, this is not happening. We're just gonna have to rip them like this. Just be careful not to fuck up the cards. Another Machina. Mob Slasher. Lich. Uni. Brave Exvius. At some point, I did play Brave Exvius, but like, yeah, it it was really hard of a game. Like, but that was like on initial release though, and I was like, I didn't want to spend money on that game at all. Moth Slasher with a common foil. Gilgamesh, our first legendary card. Gilgamesh. British. Mott. So we do keep the legendary cards because the people that do play the game do use them. You need to get off the table, Patty. No, off you go. Not the first time he's done that actually. He actually does that when I take my online classes. Let me actually get a scissor. Yeah. He also sometimes does that when I'm playing webcam games for voice. So I gotta just keep an eye on him to make sure he doesn't just like stomp all over the table and destroy everything. This garbage on the side. All right. It is nice to have like 36 packs in a box. Carla, Ringia, Paladin, Geomancer. I wish there was some way to just like really show like if you just look like the card stock on this is just so nice. It's like this is just like matte texture on the back. Machina, that's like the third one we've seen. Moth Slasher, the Renoa. So we got a foil one and I think the we got a foil Machina. So we got foil Renoa in our other box. Oh, Dia, Final Fantasy 8. Glaive, I know this is one of full arts too, so we want to dodge that. Diana's also one of the full arts. Well, Final Fantasy Legends did not play that. We want to dodge that too. Yeah, we want to dodge, I think, the full arts that I really honestly do not care about. This character, I just have no clue who the hell they are. Very frankly. So mainly, I think like I wouldn't mind a dupe of Renoa or Swall. Renoa would be nice again, and then Twisted Selfie I would like, and then I wouldn't mind either of the Sephiroths, the full art Sephiroth or the reprint Sephiroth. It seems like all the legends and foils are in the back actually, and then the front is just the commons. G Assassin, we've seen him. Agrius, Cavern, Disney. Get off the table, my guy. You're such a bother. Disney. What's this from? Final Fantasy 7 Reunion. Before he jumped me. Final Fantasy Reunion. I have no idea. Oh, Crisis Core. Is Reunion the new remake actually? She looks like a Turk. So maybe that's where she's from. Lena. Alba. I think Alba was a full art card in one of the previous sets, actually. Leo. Where'd he go now? Alright, I'm just making sure like he doesn't jump on the table again. This does bring back a little bit of nostalgia though. Like when you like as a kid going to like the store and then they have like a booster box and you're just like randomly grabbing packs. Although for the most part, I don't think I ever got anything really rare, as far as I remember. At least for Yu-Gi-Oh, I always got dicked like really hard. Yuke, Carla. Oh, there's our first full art. So I'm actually not sure how many full arts are in the box. I have no idea who this is. Gorilla. This is from like Final Fantasy 11. I mean, it's a nice looking card. I just have absolutely no clue who this is. So it could be either 2 to 3 full arts, but we will see. Elena, Sid, Brave XVS, X, and Lortha. So there's our first full art. Go ahead and sleeve that. Not one that we want, unfortunately. But let's just keep going and not get discouraged. Maybe we'll get. I'm hoping, because I really don't know. I think I opened the box one time and there was like I think two full arts in a whole box. But I really, really don't remember. Meef, Elkie, Cloud of Darkness, Paladin, or Final Fantasy 11 cards. I really don't care about Final Fantasy 11. Ranger, Van, Lied, Miwa, Frisch, Leo, Elias. Yeah, I didn't play Final Fantasy 7. I think the only MMO I did play from Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy 14. Not the good one. I played the original Final Fantasy 14 where it was so bad. And then I remember I got a new computer just to play it. What a mistake. Shinryu, Kane, Slice, Ninja, Ramza, Carla, G Assassin. I feel like we've seen so many of him in non-foil form. If I could just get the card from behind him out. Another legend, Mont Leonis. Carbuncle. Cute. Another Alba. Anima. Final Fantasy 10. We'll keep grabbing like random ones. I want to try to pull tabs again, but I don't think they're working for me. Yeah, there's like so many card games, honestly, that are dying nowadays. Like you have My Hero Academia died. One Piece is still going, but outside of, I mean, people do play it actually. I think it's a little bit too expensive of a price point for anyone to really, really, really go into. I would just recommend having some sense of caution before you actually like go deep into One Piece as a TCG. Because like the track record wise in general, for most anime card games, they don't really last long. Like if you look at card values of things like Digimon, for a while everyone was like, "Oh, collecting Digimon," and that was like a thing. That kind of died down for a bit, and then yeah, there's like so many card games. It just like dies down over time. Like Dragon Ball, I honestly would not buy Dragon Ball. Uh, like I know some of Medusa. Like I know some of the cards are like, oh, they go for a lot, like the God rares and stuff like that. But Yuri, that was like another full art in another set. Glaive. I swear, if I get Glaive as a full art, I'm gonna be so upset. Um, like if you think about like in history, like I remember there were so many different Dragon Ball card games that came out like during the 90s. I don't know, there's like 2 to 3 of them. Digimon also came out in the 90s at some point, and that died off as well too, right? So it's not a good track record of it. Like the only things that really stood the test of times were like what Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh. That's pretty much it. Every other card game, like over time, they just die. So, which is why like it's you kind of want to be very, very careful, right? If you're thinking about buying into Lulu, we want the full art version of Lulu. That is what we want. Full art version. Fujin, Polka, and Amina. A lot of waifu type cards in here. Fujin reminds me of who's that dude in Kingdom Hearts? It's not Sora. It's like Riku. Looks like Riku. that it's so hard to talk, which is also why I haven't really done a lot of videos. I just really don't know when my voice is gonna come back. Timor, Ilo, Rana, Ace, Warrior of Light. It's not Wool. I'm pretty sure this is Warrior of Light. It's not Wool. Blue Mage, Sandworm. Does this count as a full art? Crystal Hunt. I hope this does not count as a full art. Healthy. So we want a full art version of her as well too. Raijin and Chime. I really, really hope that the crystal does not count as a full art. I mean, it's cool, but if my theory was right that there's 3 full arts in a box and this was one of 3, and times are really fucking hard. Let's put the foils here. Start taking the packs out of the box. So that way I could put all the once I get to like the last row, I could put all like the junk, the wrappers and shit into the box. So they're just not like right now they're off screen like to the left right now and they're all just like piling up. Okay. Cloud of Darkness. If I could get the card under it. Alden, Final Fantasy 11 cards. Geomancer. The Game Boy games. Theater Rhythm games. Red Mage. These are all from Final Fantasy 5, the Game Boy. Yuri. Foil Yuri. Garland. Carbuncle. And Diana. Oh, there's another one. But oh man, I really hope that isn't my last full art with a fucking crystal. I didn't even know crystal was a full art in the set. I've seen them before, but it's not what we want. Shinryu, Warrior, Paladin, Lich, Red Mage, Lilith the Fifth, Renoa, Elias, Out. This was the foil version was the promo card for the pre-release. Alexander, Card, and Orin. Orin, I think is a reprint. I remember he was pretty sure I saw him in a different set, one of the previous sets. I think I saw foil. Card, Uni, Lavat. Like, I see like a foil peeking out from the bottom there. Agrius, Ramza, Van. Okay. Not a shitty one that I didn't want. Ito, Odin, Hope, Several. Okay. As long as we don't get not good full arts, then everything else is a-okay. And so far we missed twice already. Epiornis, Lilith, Dragoon, Lilty, Red Mage, Lizette, Brigia, Paris, Shantoto. Shantoto was had a really expensive card in like one of the initial sets as well too. Yuna. Wedding dress Yuna. I think that's the one when she marries like Seymour. And then like they go rescue her. Yeah, cool thing is that like for playability wise, they do reprint a lot of cards for Final Fantasy. Oh, they also stopped naming them Opus. So I think the last one was Opus 13. Oh no, there's Opus 14 as well too. And then afterwards, they stopped naming them Opus and they started giving them names like Hidden Hope, Growth, Grace, Blue Mage, another Renoa, Ryan, Foil Legendary, Victoria, Yuri, Orin, foil fuller, foil legendary. I don't. In general, though, legendary prices they're pretty stable, and then the foil version most of the time. The interesting thing about it is they don't really go for more than the regular version, so they're just like maybe like $1 more, or sometimes it's like might even be like the same price. Goon, Ramza, Osha, Yuke. Oh, another legendary, Titus. Looks nothing like him. Like, what's he fighting? Like, what scene is this even from? I honestly cannot tell what scene this is actually from. Like, if it didn't say that that was Titus, I would have no idea that was Titus. He did have like a full art in, I think, Opus. No, not Opus. At that point, it was I think Crystal Dominion. So that did have a full art, and that actually looked really nice. I've been looking to pick that up as well too at some point. But Warrior of Light. Well, a lot of these Final Fantasy cards, like if you don't get them, uh, they do like run out of stock on like TCG Player, and then you're at that point you're kind of like at the whim of people selling them for God knows how much on eBay or like after they grade them. The one thing to be aware of is when you're buying certain full arts, there has been reprints where they had non-foil versions of these full arts. So you have to be very, very, very careful. Because ooh, so this is one of the full arts that we want to. Just this from Final Fantasy VIII. But yeah, you gotta be careful because they've reprinted non-foil versions of these cards. And sometimes people, like every card game, a lot of people just open boxes and they don't really know the card game. And they just sell it different versions as the same version as the expensive one. So you have to be very, 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 very careful. Card, Uni, High Mage, Outlander, Lightning. I don't think Lightning has a full art in this set. Minwoo. I remember Minwoo from Braze Exvius. X Def was really good in Braze Exvius too. I think X Def did have like a playable card. So we haven't seen another full art yet. I'm a little bit afraid that there may actually be only 2 full arts per box, and the fact that I might have just hit them already, and it was 2 that I had no clue about and definitely did not want. Like it really wasn't that hard, right? They could have just gave me someone from Final Fantasy VIII or the Sephiroth. I would have been happy. But striking out is a high probability. And Toto, Oil Shantoto, Alexander. Because let's just say, like, even if you got a box of Opus 11, which is all of like the Final Fantasy cards, Final Fantasy 7 cards, the chances of you getting like a Tifa is really fucking low. And then, like, it'll probably be like the Tifa, the Cloud, and the Sephiroth, right? And then, like, what? Opus 11 goes for like $300 a box now. Coat's not worth it. Summoner, because you could end up with like some shit like this where you get like some random character as a full art that you just don't care about. The Assassin, Ninja, Carla, High Mage, Foil, Yosler, Hero Card, Raijin, Emina. Like I wouldn't even mind if maybe like the art looked nicer on these full arts. I guess like the Knight card looks okay. But like the crystal, like come on, who would want that? I actually wonder if that's just like a resource card. I probably care more if I actually played the game, but I don't. Lilith, Piranha, Red Mage, Lilithette. Oh, And there's our other full art. This might actually be the last one. Fuck my life. Um, Jill Nabat. There's like a tiny signature on there. I'm guessing it's like the artist. It says it's from Final Fantasy 13. I've never seen this woman in my life in Final Fantasy 13. And I actually like Final Fantasy 13. I have no idea who this is. And that's actually very disappointing. Because I think that might actually be our last full art. I mean, let's keep going. But that's pretty disappointing. Yang, Warrior, Ramza, Blue Mage, Prigia, Turtle, Garuda, another Lightning, Animal. Can you stop destroying my cables under the desk? My cat's just like yanking all the cables out. Alright. And then after this, we have one last pile on the right. Oh god. We didn't get a single full art that I wanted. Warrior of Light, Paris, Philo, Neef, Uke, Grace, Renoa, Hope from Final Fantasy 13, right? Who the fuck is Jahil Nabat? Like I know Hope, Wall, Linka, non-foil version of Zack, and Yuna again. I'm still really confused as to who this woman is. Right. And then let's go ahead and open the last pack. Oh man, that is so disappointing. But that's kind of the nature of opening boxes, right? Which is why you always say, oh, there's certain cards that you want. You just get them as singles, or else you're gonna be kind of disappointed. Right, Mage, but Dia foil actually looks really nice. It's actually a really nice looking foil. Miwa, Fujin, Severin. Like we could have got her as a full art too. I think. Not whatever these three are. I think that's it. I really think that's it. That's actually disappointing. Unless the crystal doesn't count, I don't think. From what I remember, I don't think there's four full arts in a box. Geomancer, Machina, Moth Slasher, Lich, Agrius, Malander, Osha, Medusa, Lightning, and non-foil whoever the fuck this is. Like, who is she? I don't know who she is. It's so confusing. Where did they find these characters from? Yang Roche, Machina, Seymour, Milo, Loset, Grace, Blue Mage, and Jill. That's also from Reunion. Okay, Reunion's, I guess, the remake of Crisis Core then. Reigen, Legendary, Alexander, Ignacio, and Polka. Oh, kind of deflating. Kind of deflating. Can't can't even lie and say that I'm disappointed. Warrior of Light, Shinryu, G Assassin, High Mage. Oh, I missed the foil. It was the Alba. Alpha EX. Actually a nice looking card. I'm assuming actually looks nice, so I'm assuming that that could actually be a full art as well too. Oh, I mean, it was pretty obvious. Like the full arts that I did want were the Final Fantasy 8 ones, right? That's disappointing. Warrior, Alden, Lich, Pasha, Sandworm, Renoa, Waytor, Ashtar. Who the hell? Nana, Hope, Fish and another Zach. All right, we're down to the last. I think like what 5 packs. I think the chase may be over for the full art, so let's do this. Moth Slasher. Hey, what is Degenerate now? With that. High Mage. Ninja. Oh, it's a foil, but very, very non noticeable. What's the second one actually? Keto, Carbuncle. This isn't Belias. Can you not destroy my cables? Thank you. Jesus Christ. Ah, and then he came back. My cat's just circling the wires under the table, trying to put insult to injury when I'm already suffering over here. Ice Bomb, Ranger, the Assassin, Carla, and then Carla another one. Little Leela, Lightning, Blinka, and Yuna. It seems like if there is a legendary, it's normally after the foil as well too. So overall, in general, 36 packs of disappointment. Dragoon, Lilith, Piranha, Lily, Outlander, Blue Mage, Lavat, Oil Paladin, Disney, Trish. Another one of her. Fuck. How disappointing. Alright, so let's just cut this last 3. Give my cat a good nudge to get away from the cables. And let's just see, but I'm pretty sure, I guess now I can kind of tell the crystal counts as the full art. Uni, Shinryu, Pain, Ranger, Agrius. Oh, I guess not! My disappointment was unwarranted. I got the Sephiroth. It was one of the ones that I did want. The other one was like the reprint Sephiroth, but I did get the Sephiroth. I'm just checking the bulk right now. I did get the Sephiroth. Let's look at him. Oh. It is interesting though, if you look at the foiling on the bottom, there's like an edge there that's like a different silverish thing. At least on camera, that's what it looks like. But this was one of the ones that I wanted. I was very, very, very disappointed. But my disappointment was unwarranted because I got what I wanted. The Sephiroth was one of them. It's not a dupe, I guess. If I did get the Renoa again or the Squall, then that would have been a dupe. So this is not a dupe. So that's actually really nice. I was not expecting that. This maybe it's, I guess it's 3 full arts and the crystal doesn't count as one of them. Unless it's 4 full arts, but I'm not going into another box of this. I guess if someone else goes into it and they could tell, you could let me know if it's 4 full arts or just 3 and a crystal maybe. Because I know there has been crystals in other sets, so I'm not sure if it plays out like the same way. Someone can let me know if you know. You can like put in the comments, I guess. Seymour. I'm assuming there's no way we get another full art. I'm pretty sure the ratios are like 3 each box. Sosha. Idea, yep. Lena. Ah, if I could get it off my finger. See the card behind it. Citra. Another legendary. Alba. So in regards to just to give an idea of how many legendaries you get per box for people that do play the game. See, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 legendaries per box, and I would assume 3 to 4 full arts. Yeah, that's my box opening for Hidden Hope. Could potentially be very, 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 very despair. It worked out for me. I got the Sephiroth. That's all I wanted. And 3 other random fucks that I have no idea who they are. But I hope you enjoyed this roller coaster ride. I have fun opening this. I'm glad at least I got one thing that I wanted. Or else it would have been really, really, really disappointing. Next coming up, probably the Weiss videos. By then, I think my voice will be back by then. Bochi doesn't come out till June, so in the June schedule, that's like what, 2 months away? 2 months away, that's when we'll be opening Bochi. Whole case of that and the trial deck. Oh, I do have a Tokyo Revengers. 3 bricks of the trial decks coming in. So I guess we could look at that when that comes in, okay? Other than that, thank you for checking out the video. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.